Good morning, our viewers. Our today, Friday daily encounter, or our lesson 5, has a topic of building our life on the rock. Some of you remember the bad weather that we had a few months ago. The strong winds, the heavy rainfall that led into floods all over the country. And even recently, the earthquake that we experienced a few days ago. As a matter of fact, warnings were there in our digital media, in our news. The warnings were there. The weatherman had said it well before in advance. But as normal human beings, we looked up in the sky and we said, okay, we don't see anything. And we continued with our own life. Later on, when floods came, the disaster that happened in this country. So on this passage, Jesus shows us the importance of having to build our house on the rock spiritually. So one of the things we should notice in this passage is that the storm we see here were the same for both of these houses. In both verse 25 and verse 27, Jesus says, the rain falls, the floods came, and the winds blew. And this tells us that the same trials came to both of them. Both of them had rain, both of them had floods, and both of them had winds. What does this teach us as Christians? We are not exempted to trials. Christians are not exempted to storms of life. In short, they are common to all. The difference is that as Christians, we have a foundation that holds up us through the storms. What does it mean then to build our house on the rock? We see this on verse 24. Everyone who hears the word of mine and acts upon them may be compared to a man who built his house upon the rock. In short, this means a person who hears these words of mine and acts upon them, the key word here is act, and acts upon them is the man who built his house on the rock. And the opposite is also true. Those who hear the words of mine and do not do them and do not act on them, the picture that is coming up here is that of a man who built his house on the sand. And the effects are not the same. So do what Jesus says. The difference is doing and not doing. Amen. God bless you. Have a nice day.